it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a Scraps and Ink Crafts design team layout for you today. So I am using sketch number 104. I'm also showing you all kinds of goodies that I plan on using for this particular layout. So for my collection, I am using the Round Trip collection from Maggie Holmes. And if you know me, I love me some Maggie, and Maggie and Disney work just fine. So I'm actually documenting a couple of photos that I took in Disney. This is when we were waiting to go on the Snow White ride. And I don't know about you, but I am a huge fan of Fantasyland. I understand that it's kind of designed for the younger kids, but I love it, and my family actually enjoys it as well. So it turns out great. That way there's no worries about having to beg them to go there. So Peter Pan is also like a huge one, but I love Snow White. So I have 3 photos. I have a picture of some florals right outside, and then I have the entrance with that nasty old lady hanging out in the top there. And of course I got it when she was peeking out, so good for me. And then I was able to actually catch a picture of Snow White and a couple of the dwarfs inside. So I don't know about you, but I have trouble capturing photos of inside the ride. So I was really happy with this particular one. So I'm going to get all 3 on this layout. And so the sketch does call for 3 photos. So I'm going to do that. My sizes are a little bit different just because of how I wanted to trim down my photos. I didn't want to trim down too much, but just enough to make it work. So I have my photos trimmed down. I'm going to back them in some 6x8 paper pad. And then I am going to add a doily for that circular element. I'm also going to do that wood grain for the big chunk of paper and that strip of yellow. That is actually a scrap. I believe it is a Pink Fresh Studio scrap. And so I just needed an extra color. So that's what I went with. And so I'm not going to do the scalloped border that you see in the sketch, and that's totally fine because sketches are a jumping off point. They are meant to be interpreted however works for you. So in this case, that little scallop wasn't going to work for me. So I am choosing not to do it. I did decide that I needed to rough up some of my edges, of course, after I have already adhered it all down. So I'm just going to take my edge distresser and just kind of peel them up. I will also distress the edges of my photo layers as well as this yellow strip. And then I'm going to put it all together. So this is a little bit longer video. I think I was just in the moment and things were going good, so I didn't really feel like I needed to stop and pause and let things dry. So there is some mixed media in this particular sketch, so I wanted to do that as well. So this is some shimmers. goodness. I believe it's good as gold. I'm pretty sure. It's actually an Inklings. So I'm just doing some packaging technique in that diagonal design from the upper left-hand corner down to the lower hand corner, skipping the middle, of course, that has the photos. So didn't really need to do that. Pulled out this big doily. Now I need to get my hands on some more of these doilies because I was just doing a layout the other day that I needed a bigger doily, and this would have been the perfect size. So this must have been my last one in this size. So I'm definitely going to need to get some more. I feel like this is like the perfect size. What size is this? It looks like it's about an 8-inch doily. So I will definitely have to go on the hunt for some 8-inch doilies because I definitely need them. So I'm going to layer all of my pictures up just like in the sketch, but of course mine are a little wonky because that's just kind of the way I am. My pictures are always a little wonky. This is when I realize that in the sketch there's kind of a shelf that they are sitting on. So I'm actually going to take this mint and white strip paper and stretch it along underneath my photo element. So of course I'm going to tear all this up, stick it back down, and it's pretty straight actually. Like that seems to be okay. So oh, look that's because I used my T-square ruler. I hardly ever use that thing. I'm pretty proud of myself for actually getting it out and making it look like a full strip of paper. Good for me. So I'm just going to do one strip instead of the 2 strips that you see in the sketch. And then I am going to start my embellishing. So the first couple things that I'm going to grab are these, and I absolutely love these. These are called the Sparkle Gems. And you can see there's little Mickey heads in the mixed media. So I'm going to get 4 of them on. And they're going to go in that diagonal as well. And then I had to get this poison apple on. Like, how cool is that? And it's pink. It totally matches with the collection. It works great. So I want to get that on as well as one of those bows. And that's from the Bows and Crowns collection. And then I decided to just cut out the top of a tag. So I didn't need the whole tag. I just wanted kind of that top, and I did it in the same as the strip on the bottom. And that die is called the mouse tag. And it's designed to put something in the center, but I decided to keep it all one. So you can see that there. And then for my title, I am using the Magic Alphabet die, and it's super cute. Each of the letters has a little Mickey head attached to it. And so I cut it out in the same pink paper that I matted 2 of my photos in. And I'm going to run it through my Xyron sticker maker, turn them into stickers, and apply them down there exactly where it has the title. So my title is just going to be Snow, which that works out good. And then to finish it off, I am going to take one of the stars from the Magical Place stamp set, and I am just going to add stars in different colors in that mixed media. So that's where you get kind of that star aspect that you can see in the sketch. I think I used Kitsch Flamingo, probably Faded Jeans, and what's the green one? Let's see. Did I put it away? Yes, Rustic Wilderness. So those are the Distress Oxides. that I went ahead and used. And I did have to move my cute little poison apple down a bit because the title took up so much space. And then I'm going to adhere my cute little sparkle gems with some Zotz Bling dots, I believe. Zotz. I'm also going to attach my bow and my acrylic piece with it. They were on my desk and I was using them and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. They're here. Let's use them. So to finish it off, I just added a couple of blue sequins, and that is going to do it for my layout. I hope that you have enjoyed this. Make sure you head over to the shop and get your hands on some of these amazing dies and embellishments. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I would love to chat with you. Look, there's my apple. Okay. So here is my final layout again. Definitely check out the sketch and play along with us. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you next time. Bye.